everyone, and hello Professor Grimshaw. Come learn about the Chinese guzheng with me for my world music project. So for this project, we were supposed to choose something that would make us go down a rabbit hole, and I chose the Chinese guzheng. I hope I'm saying that correctly, because it is closely related to my own instrument, which is the harp. So for this project, I planned on not only sharing everything that I've learned about this instrument, such as the history, what it looks like, and how it's made, and fun facts about it, but also at the end of the video I will be playing my own very simple arrangement of a Korean song called Arirang on the guzheng. And I chose this song specifically because yes, I served in Korea, but also it's a song that I know to make the project just a little bit easier for me. So I hope you enjoy. So the first thing to know about this instrument that I've learned is that no one actually knows the exact way that this instrument was created. I guess they didn't have very specific records written down. So there are 3 legends that are associated with the guzheng and how it was created. The first one is called the split se legend, which is about how there was this large zither called a se. It was kind of like a cylinder with strings all around it. And then there were 2 people. It kind of varies depending on which version you listen to. Some say that it was brothers, a father and a son, or 2 rivals who fought over the instrument, and during the struggle, the se split into 2 pieces, and that's how we got the zeng. The second legend is about how 2 sisters really loved the se instrument, but they only had one that they had to share, and so they were constantly arguing about who would be able to play it, and eventually pulled it apart, breaking it into 2 halves. The older sister got the 13-string one, and the younger sister got the 12-string, and they ended up just playing beautiful music together, and I guess that kind of helped their relationship with each other. The third legend is about a military leader who invented the zeng to boost his soldiers' morale, or to calm his troops, or even to adapt to existing zithers into something more portable, so he could bring it to battle with him. But honestly, I kind of like the second story better. I think it's more interesting. There isn't a lot of documentation on the beginning life of this zither, but there are some records that state the instrument had 5 to 13 silk strings with a long and slightly curved wooden body, and there were movable bridges underneath each string. And then of course the records of each of the legends of how it was created. And many suspect that it originated from a bamboo tube zither, so like I said before, kind of cylinder shaped. Later on in the Qin and the Han dynasties, the zeng became much more popular and spread widely among the court and commoners. So you could see it a lot in court ensembles and entertainment among nobles, but then you could also see it outside with the commoners playing folk songs or fun little get-togethers or other theatrical forms. It's also cool to see that at this time the strings were plucked with just your bare fingers, whereas later on, and nowadays as well, they're plucked with basically guitar strings that are strapped to your fingers. And then of course the tuning was based on a Chinese modal system from back then. It's very pentatonic. As I learned more about this instrument, it was kind of cool to see how this instrument became more popular with the common folk than it did with the royal courts, because usually you would think that the instrument would be more with royalty than it would be with the common people, but it was played a lot more just in general households and smaller ensembles for the common folk. And through the rest of its history, it goes from having 12 to 16 silk strings to around 21 strings, covering a lot more octaves. It just gains more strings. The wood changes a lot to build more resonance. The strings themselves also start to change with a metal wire wrapped in silk to be more durable and lasting longer, and to also give more resonance and a bigger sound. Nowadays we can even see slim body electric guzhengs, which I think is really cool because I didn't think that was a thing, but I don't know, they're really cool looking. The instrument itself is also just a work of art. The body is traditionally made from paulina wood, hope I'm saying it right, but it's very lightweight and very resonant. The frames, sides, and bridges of the instrument are typically made from hardwoods, which gives it a lot of strength and a very beautiful appearance. The woods like rosewood, blackwood, or sandalwood are some examples. The strings, as I said before, have changed throughout history because in the beginning it was just silk strings, which gave a soft, mellow, and like warm tone, whereas nowadays there's a steel core with the strings that are wrapped around with nylon, which gives a lot more strength to the string and brightness and sound, while the nylon softens the tone around it, which in my opinion is a little bit better. And then of course, to add more beauty to the instrument, there are decorative elements such as like mother of pearl inlays or lacquer finishes. Some of them even have carvings of dragons, phoenixes, and landscapes, which adds so much more. It really is just a beautiful instrument to look at in itself. Something else that I was curious about while I was researching this project was if there were different styles depending on what region you live in. Kind of like how there's different dialects of the language depending on where you go. You can see that here in America and you can see that in other countries as well. And as I looked it up, there are different sounds or traditions that come from each district that you go to in China. I may butcher these names, so please give me some grace, but there's the Henan region, which is central China, and their music is typically loud, very bold, and rhythmic. Then there's the Shandong region, which is northeastern China. It's very steady, rustic, with simple ornamentation. Then there's Chaozhou, which is eastern, and their music is a lot more sweet, emotional. There's a lot of sliding and bending as well. Then in the mountains, you have the Hakka. Their music is very nostalgic, kind of makes you think of ancient times, and there's a lot of sparse textures. Then there's Sichuan, which is in the west. Their music is very theatrical and narrative and lyrical, just very showy. And then the northwest is solemn, very modal, and a lot of space. It kind of makes you feel like there's a lot of wide spaces in their playing. Unfortunately, I can't give examples, like show you guys examples, but you should look it up on your own. It's really cool to hear the difference between each of the regions.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined.
That is very unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, so I have the good thing out. Good thing. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. It may not be. It's fine. Yeah, 2 strings are broken. I don't have any new strings to fix it. And I don't know how to change a string on here, which I'll probably look up later, but even then I don't have the strings to fix it, so I think it'll be fine if I'm missing 2. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so this is very out of tune. Like, very out of tune. Thankfully, the internet is amazing, and I was able to find a video on how to tune it. So, we're gonna take some time to do that.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, I do have these, which has the instrument set on top of them. However, I'm really worried that things might get knocked over, so I'm not gonna be using them for a little bit, and I'll figure out how to work those out later. Right now I just want to learn how to like play the instrument. So I have trusty YouTube again and many other articles that I found that teach how to play it, so we're gonna be watching some of these and learning how to play this thing. So at least I'm gonna review. I watched them before, but I need to review how to play this. So
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm realizing that I need picks. I don't have those. My fingers aren't really long enough because I'm a harpist, so we're just gonna do it with my fingers, and hopefully that's okay because I don't have all the necessary tools. They play it without picks in Korea. I do know that. I'll just play it Korean style, if that's okay.
Artlist.io.
So there's vibrating. Is when you push down. You have three fingers. Push down. She talked about. So this is a slur. So you push down and then you release. Release slowly. Or there's upwards upward slur, which is basically the backwards of the downward slur. One thing I love to do when learning about anything is to find fun stories or fun facts about the topic I'm learning about. And boy, are there some interesting stories that go with the guzheng. Some are really heroic stories, some are about love, some are really funny, and there are definitely some spooky ones. Sadly, I cannot share all of them or else this video would be super long, but I will share some of my top favorite ones. And I just want to clarify that some of these may not be true stories. Some of them are just fun stories that people have made up, but it still is fun to read about. The first story is about an emperor who banned guzheng from his court because his court officials would either cry, fall in love, or just forget their duties entirely. And the emperor said that the music that came from the instrument was just too emotionally dangerous, so he banned it for a while. There's another one where this girl was playing at a concert and no one really knows how. I think it was with the pyrotechnics, but her sleeve caught on fire, and instead of freaking out, she just kept playing, which, wow, what a queen. I don't know if I could do that. That would scare me, but good for her. There's another legend about a girl who played the guzheng so beautifully that many villagers thought that she wasn't actually human. They thought she was a fox spirit. But those are some of my favorite stories that I've read about, and if you want to know more of these cool stories or just fun facts about the guzheng, you can go look them up. Okay, I'm editing my project right now, and I am just realizing, or as I open my project to finish it up today, a lot of video was deleted, and I'm searching for it, and I can't find it. I can't find it backed up anywhere. So my project is gonna be a little bit altered. Oh, that's frustrating. We'll see how this goes. Sorry, Professor.
Artlist.io.
Well, that's the end of my project. I hope you guys were able to learn more about the guzheng like I was, and I really hope that you enjoyed my little performance on the harp. I'm sorry it wasn't on the guzheng. I don't know what happened to all of my footage
Music
and everything.
licensing
I promise I did
reimagined.
practice all of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you!